Does justice mean anything to anyone anymore, especially when it comes to abusing children? You have to listen to what this babysitter did and how light her sentence was. This babysitter abused and neglected several children she was watching, but somehow she was able to avoid prison time after she was given an extremely light sentence. 31-year-old Malia Fisher of Idaho was sentenced to 1,095 days of house arrest, followed by just 2.5 years of probation. This was through the Hancock County Community Corrections Program. So the investigation into her horrible actions began on September 15th of 2022. That was when the Indiana Department of Children's Services alerted the Greenfield Police Department about allegations of child abuse that were taking place at a local babysitter's home. Authorities then went to Malia's home on that same day and they spoke to her about one of the children in her care. The child reportedly had visible marks on their body. Malia reportedly told the authorities that the child's forehead and nose injuries were from a fall that allegedly occurred 3 days before. She also said that she observed bruising on the child's legs, arms, and back when the child arrived to her home from their home. According to reports, Malia acknowledged that other children she cared for had indeed gotten injuries while under her care and supervision, but she said it was because they play rough. On September 17th of that year of 2022, so 2 days after police visited her home, authorities then interviewed parents of 2 other children she looked after. The parents reportedly told police that they had found Malia through Real Life Church about a year earlier. The mother then told police that when she went to visit Malia's home in July, she noticed a large hematoma on one of the kids' foreheads. Malia told that mom that the injury happened to the child when they fell off the toilet and hit their head. The report also said that on September 9th of 2022, the parents said that the child had bruising on their back, face, and neck. So then when that parent asked the other child, the child who was injured, their sibling, about the injuries, that child allegedly said that Malia slapped their sibling and that sibling had blood vessels in their left eye that were popped. The child said, "Mom, you get beat up, punched, and slapped if you spill something or make a mess." The sibling who was slapped told the mom that. And another parent showed concern about Malia and her supervision or lack thereof of kids. And this parent noticed instances of neglect, like leaving kids unsupervised in the garage or engaging in very little interaction with the kids. The parent was also concerned about potential bullying by another child that resided in the home. Then yet another witness mentioned yet another disturbing incident where Malia dropped their sibling and caused injuries. Children also mentioned there were harsh disciplinary tactics like getting punished for crying, and they could have absolutely no noise during nap time. Medical records confirmed there were indeed significant injuries to one child, and investigators also believe that there were other children who were nonverbal that were abused. Now, Malia was charged with 10 felonies, 10. Those included neglect and battery of a minor, and each of those carried up to 6 years in prison. And listen to this, she later even pleaded guilty to 5 counts of neglect as part of a plea deal. However, despite those 10 felonies and the fact she pleaded guilty to 5, she's getting no time behind bars. None. Only house arrest and probation. What message is this sending? It's okay to abuse children, you'll just get a slap on the wrist? This is unbelievable to me, and shame on the judge who made this decision. People who abuse children should definitely get many years behind bars, yet she got 0. This is absolutely unreal. Let me know what you think in the comments, and for more true crime, hit the follow button.